I remember the day I killed her as if it were yesterday, though the gods know it's been moons since. Aye, it's me, Jon Snow, bastard of Winterfell, once Lord Commander, once king in the north, now just a man haunted by ghosts in the true north. Sit by the fire if you've won, and listen to my tale. It's not one of glory or conquest, but of regret that claws deeper than any wildling's axe. I'll tell it plain, as a northerner should. No flowery words, just the cold truth. It started after the Battle of King's Landing, when the bells rang surrender but the fire kept coming. Daenerys, Dany as I called her in quieter times, had broken. Or maybe she was always broken, and I was too blind to see. She rode Drogon like a storm from the old tales, turning the city to ash. Men, women, children, all screaming as the flames took them. I watched from the streets, blood on my boots, Grey Worm and his unsullied carving through the Lannister remnants. Tyrion begged me to stop her. Arya vanished into the shadows, but it was me who had to face the dragon. I climbed the ruins of the Red Keep, the air thick with smoke and the stench of burning flesh. The Iron Throne sat there, twisted and mocking, a heap of swords forged in blood. She stood before it, her silver hair matted with soot-violet eyes, alight with a madness I'd glimpsed before, but ignored. "This is our victory, Jon," she said, her voice soft yet edged like Valyrian steel. "The wheel is broken. We'll build a new world." But I saw the cost in her eyes, the pyres of Slavers Bay, the crucified masters, now multiplied 1,000-fold. "Dany," I whispered, stepping closer, my hand trembling on Longclaw's hilt. "This isn't justice. It's vengeance. The innocents." She turned, her face hardening. "Innocents? They cheered for Cersei, for the usurpers. Fire and blood, Jon. That's how we change things." She reached for me, her touch warm as dragon fire, and for a heartbeat I wanted to believe her. We kissed, desperate like drowning sailors clutching driftwood. But as her lips met mine, I knew. Duty is the death of love, they say. I drove the dagger into her heart, quick, merciful as I could make it. She gasped, eyes wide with betrayal. "Jon." Why? Her blood soaked my hands, warm and sticky, as she slumped against me. Drogon roared, melting the throne to slag before taking her body away, vanishing into the east. I stood there, alone, the weight of it crushing me like the wall itself. They arrested me, threw me in a cell, but Bran, my brother, the three-eyed raven, pardoned me, sent me north. "The North remembers," he said from his weirwood throne. "But what does it remember of me? A kinslayer? A queenslayer?" Beyond the wall, the cold bites deeper than regret. But it doesn't numb it. I rode with Tormund and the free folk, Ghost at my side, his white fur a ghost in the snow. The wildlings called me Crow still, but there was no malice in it now. We'd fought the dead together, that bondsmen tighter than oaths. Yet every night, as the wind howled through the pines, I heard her voice. "You know nothing, Jon Snow." Aye, Ygritte said it first, but Dany made it true. We made camp in a valley shadowed by frostfangs, the aurora dancing overhead like green dragons. Tormund passed me a horn of ale, his great beard crusted with ice. "Drink, you sullen bastard. The world's not ended. Well, not entirely." I took a swig, the bitterness matching my mood. I ended her, Tormund. The one I loved. For what? A throne that's gone, a peace that's as fragile as new ice. He laughed, that booming wildling laugh. Love? That's a southerner's folly. We take what we want, fight for it, die for it. But regret? That's for kneelers. She was mad as her father, burning everything. You saved more lives than you took. but his words didn't soothe. That night, sleep came fitful. In my dreams she visited me, not as the queen in armour, but the girl in Meereen, laughing as we flew on Drogon's back. "We could have had it all," she murmured, her hand on my chest where the scars from the mutiny still ached. "A realm of justice, with you at my side." I woke shouting, ghost red eyes watching me like judgments from the old gods. Days blurred as we pushed deeper into the wilds. We hunted elk, skinned them by firelight, shared stories of the long night. Val, the wildling woman with hair like spun gold, sat near me one eve. "You carry a shadow, Jon Snow," she said, her voice sharp as a dragonglass arrow. "What changed you?" I stared into the flames. A woman. A queen. I loved her, but I killed her to stop a greater evil. Now I wonder if I was the evil. Val tilted her head, eyes fierce. "Love makes fools of us all." My sister loved a man who betrayed her. She put an axe in his skull. No regrets. But you southerners cling to them like cloaks in summer. Her words lingered as we broke camp at dawn. A storm hit us hard, snow blinding, wind screaming like whites. We lost a man to a crevasse, his cries swallowed by the white. In that maelstrom, I thought of Dany's fire, how it could have warmed us, protected us. Was her madness the price of her power? Or did I push her to it, with my rejections, my divided loyalties? We found shelter in a cave, the walls etched with ancient runes. The free folk sang songs of giants and children of the forest, but I sat apart, carving a weirwood branch into nothing. Ghost nuzzled me, his warmth a reminder I wasn't entirely alone. "What would you do, boy?" I muttered to him. He just stared, silent as ever. Moons passed. We clashed with Thens, scarred cannibals who'd survived the dead, but hungered for flesh still. In the fight, my blade sang, long claw cleaving through shields and bone. But as I struck down their leader, his face morphed in my mind to hers, Dany's, pleading. I faltered, nearly taking an axe to the gut. Tormund saved me, his swing felling the foe. "Wake up, Crow. Ghosts don't swing steel." After, bandaged by the fire, I confessed. "I see her in every shadow, Tormund. Her blood won't leave my hands." He grunted. "Wash him in snow. Life's short north of the wall. Honour her by living, not dying inside." Val found me later, under the stars. "Tell me of her," she demanded. So I did. The dragons hatched in fire, the chains broken in Essos, the love kindled in Dragonstone's halls. She was fire, I was ice, I said. Together we melted thrones. Val listened, then leaned close. "Fire warms, but it burns. You did what ice does, preserve. Now forge something new." Her kiss was unexpected, rough as the wilds, but it stirred something dormant. Not love, not yet, but life, still. Regret lingered like morning frost. We built a settlement, log huts against the cold, a weirwood grove for oaths. I led hunts, settled disputes, felt purpose creep back. But in quiet, atop a ridge overlooking the endless white, I'd speak to the wind. "Dany, forgive me. I thought I saved the world, but I shattered mine. If the old gods listen, let me atone." One night a raven came, black wings against the snow. A message from Sansa, the north thrives. Bran sees all. Come home if you can. But home? Winterfell felt distant as Valyria. My home was here, with the free, where regrets could freeze and shatter. Yet dreams persisted. Dany, crowned in flames, whispering, "You are the song of ice and fire." I'd wake, heart pounding, ghosts growling at shadows. Seasons shifted, summer's brief thaw, then winter's grip. We raided south for supplies, evading rangers. In one skirmish, I spurred a boy who reminded me of Ollie, the lad who'd killed Ygritte. Mercy or weakness? Regret twisted anew. Tormund wed a wildling lass, feasting for days. I drank, laughed, but envy gnawed. Could I find that again? Val challenged me to a spar. I won. Barely. You're thawing, Snow, she teased. In the heart of winter, a vision came, not dream, but weirwood trance. I touched a heart tree, its face weeping red. Dany appeared ethereal. Jon, let go. I was lost, you found the way. Rule your north. Peace? Not fully, but a crack in the ice. Now, years on, I lead the free folk. Ghost pups run wild, Val at my side. Regret fades like old scars, but never vanishes. It's my burden, my strength. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Aye, but I'm learning. That's my tale, told by firelight. Heed it, love, and duty war eternal. Choose wisely, or live with ghosts.